Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is the What the Fuck Show where I talk about what the fuck ever I want to. And it's your boy again for another episode. Hopefully, this one sounds a little bit clear. I went ahead and reached into my little box of tricks and pulled out a mic. Hopefully, there isn't any static on this one. I'm working with some editing materials right now just to make sure I got that all straightened up and out of the way. And you know what I do here? I just usually talk about whatever's on my mind, and we just go about that. Try to keep it under 10 minutes because I know all of you have some busy stuff to take care of. That's right. But I remember recently, just earlier today, somebody was just telling me they were eating some pizza earlier today, man. And I'm just like, yo, people are really underestimating the power of dipping sauces for the pizza. It's always for the breadsticks. You always have the marinara for that. But they just underestimate the power of some good dipping sauce for some decent pizza. Me, I'm all about that ranch. Not too much, just a little dab will do you. Just a little dab will do you. And man, that is some of the best pizza, man. But I hear some people saying, oh man, I hate the dip. I hate that. I'm like, man, do you hate flavor? Do you hate life? Do you hate love? Like, what is wrong with you that you hate some dipping sauces for some pizza? Like, it's so beautiful. And what, you have some problems dipping it in? You either pour it on the plate that you're eating out of, or if they give you the little packet, you just fold up your pizza like a taco. Maybe that's just me. I hear some people talk about it, folding up your pizza like a taco, and they look at me like it's some kind of crime against humanity to do that. All right, look, I'm a big guy, and you know what? Any way that I can get my pizza, my food flavorful, I'm gonna do that. All right, there's no incorrect way to do that. Well, no, I take that back. Knife and a fork, I cannot do it. I don't care how hot the pizza is. I don't care how big. I don't care how much that stuff is spilling over. You try with all your might to eat that with your hand. And when it starts spilling out all over the plate, what you're going to do is you're going to take your hand, you're going to reach down in there, and then you're just going to start going in again. Just keep shoveling. It's like wings. You can't eat wings with the fork and a knife, man. It just doesn't work. Those are two foods you cannot do with a fork and a knife. And I would say burger, but in other countries they do have it to where they just give you the patty and you just cut it off. But at that point, it's kind of like a cheap ass steak type of thing, that they try to make fancy. I don't know. But anyway, I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but I'm out here broadcasting from the beautiful, beautiful desert of Las Vegas. Yes, I am. It's not as popping as you really would think unless you got cash like that. And the homie is not balling. Definitely not balling in that sort of sense. But let me tell you, man, right now they are going crazy. They are going crazy right now. Just saw on the news earlier, they're talking about taking away Uber and Lyft. Well, not really taking them away, but they're going to start putting in some laws on behalf of the cab organization, pretty much the cab mafia. And they're like, yeah, we're going to put these in just so you guys can have a level playing field. I'm like, bitch, hey, look, I'm going to give you guys some advice. If you ever come to Vegas, stay away from them cabs, bruh. The cabs themselves are musty. The drivers are usually really angry. Like, well, I ain't gonna say angry, mostly rude. You got to be upset if your job is like a cab driver and you stuck driving around people all day just waiting on, I don't even know how long their shift is, but it's way longer than a regular 8 hour. And you just stuck in that car all day taking care of all these drunk motherfuckers. I'd be a little salty too, to be honest. But shit, look, if you can't handle the heat, get out the kitchen. That's my whole thing. But anyways, their whole thing is that we need to level the playing field. No, y'all need to step it up. And outside of the cabs being musty and the drivers themselves sometimes, these motherfuckers take so long to pick you up, man. It is ridiculous. I remember one time I waited for an hour for a cab to get to me. An hour. Bro, like, do you know how messed up that is to wait an hour. Like, I would expect that from a friend or a homie or some shit. You know, like my mother. Hey, I need a ride to come. I need you to come pick me up from such and such place. Oh, yeah, sure. I'll come over and pick you up. It's just going to take me a minute because I got to do this. I got to do that. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, sure. You're doing me a favor. I'm not paying you. All right. And even if I paid somebody, that I knew personally, I would expect them to take some time. But as a business, I expect you to be on point. I expect you to come and just hit it like bang, bang, boom. Motherfucking hour, bitch. Oh. And then I'll call back and ask where my cab is at. Like if it's anywhere close in the vicinity. Because I tell you right now, there are very few places you can be to where it'll take your cab a fucking hour to get to you. All right? It's very few places. If it's that far away, no, they should call somebody else. Guaranteed they're closer. But anyway, I digress. There's GPS and shit. You can't get lost. I gave him an address. So, just to say that, an hour, I will reiterate that. Guess how long I've had to wait the longest for an Uber ride to get to me? Or Lyft, because I change it between. 7 minutes. 7 fucking minutes. Now, I will admit, I've had shorter ride times than an hour, or cabs that come out shorter than an hour. Usually 20 minutes. 20 minutes is probably the least time I've had to wait for a cab to come out. And that's on a good day. That is like I fucking picked up a 4-leaf clover. Somebody dropped a horseshoe in my lawn. And goddamn, I found 20 pennies sitting heads up in front of me. I think that's the good luck, right? It's not tails up, it's heads up. Yeah. All that good luck shit. Rabbit's foot, all that. That's a lucky ass day. 20 minutes for a cab. 7 minutes, bro? 7. And to top it off, Ubers are cheap as hell, bro. For the same distance I will go in a fucking Uber. In a cab, that'll cost me $10, maybe $20 even more. And then these niggas want tips. I don't mind tipping an Uber driver. But these cabbies, bro, they piss me off, son. So look, I'm saying it right here. Your boy over here in Vegas. Fuck them motherfucking cab drivers. Fuck them all. I don't give a fuck what happens. Hey, look, y'all motherfuckers know the city so well. You know what you do? You go ahead, you get your car that you own, it should be decent, and go ahead and sign up with Uber and Lyft. Because all these motherfuckers double dipping. I don't know which one is just by themselves. Pick your own hours, do your thing, and hey, get up in there. But yeah, no, fuck these cabs, bro. I'm not with dropping my service just for these motherfuckers. I swear. But listen, that's about all I got for that, man. I spent like all my time on these cabs. Shit, I ain't really got anything else for you guys today, man. I'm waiting to see what else I'm gonna get into to eat. I got some leftover chili, man. I love my chili cause yo, put some hot sauce in that bad boy. Yo, be killing it. But then I'll be killing some other shit later on. My guts do not be liking that aftermath. I'm telling you. It's an earthquake later. But listen, all you guys, you have a good day. Thanks for listening. You know what? And I'll talk to you guys later. Deuces.